So we're about to start this afternoon's beautification launch here at St. Catherine's Primary School. And I can feel the breeze coming across. And it is such a joy to be here in the rural part of Barbados. And this is the culmination of a day of beautification launches. So I'm going to invite now Minister Ford to offer opening remarks.
Pleasant good afternoon, students, teachers. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. If we have trees around, what essentially do trees provide for us? Shade. What it provides, I want to hear. So inadvertently, you have answered the question as to why it's important for us to plant trees around here. But just behind me, and we call it more southern scape, we are seeing the panorama of an agricultural belt. I see animals below us. I see cows. That is animal husbandry at its best. And it's equally marriage with green agriculture landscape. I see a farmer out there, it's not a scarecrow, out there planting as I speak. We are in the fulcrum of environmental development. That is what we are faced with. And I'm saying to you, there is no perfect place other than where we stand to ensure that we have collective beauty in this rustic constituency, represented, of course, by my friend and my colleague, the person who has the right prescription to ensure that this area remains clean, green, and beautiful. But we can't do it overnight. There is no special waving of a magic wand to say this area will be transformed. We are going to transform it with the collective sinew, the equal sweat expenditure of every single person that you see before your beautiful eyes. You are going to have the efforts of the 720 workers themselves. And the young lady said that she works just as hard or harder than the men who wear pants and got sometimes long sleeve shirts. She said it herself because she understands that there must be equality across the board. And that is why women has become such a vital part of this clean and green. I want to laud the efforts of all the 720 workers across Barbados, 720 of them who understands the importance of putting their hand to the collective plow to ensure that Barbados remain clean, green, and beautiful. Give the 720 workers a round of applause, please. And in the same way that your little hands are clapping to make essential noise to applaud the efforts of those who work and toil the soil, I want those little hands to be involved not only in the planting exercise, but I want each and every single one of you to be the caretakers of this area. So when you see persons littering the area, what do you tell them? Stop what? And do what? Thank you, and put it in the garbage. A simple message by our young people. And I want it, hopefully, this message could be transmitted not only from St. Catherine, but from every single school that we have touched today and out of the 56 clean and green sites that we have ventured thus far. It must be a message that says to every single Barbadian, young and old, that this is who we are as a country. We are a clean country. We are a green country. And we are a what country? A beautiful country. So students all, I want to say today, I am happy. I am elated. I am excited. I am enthused because you have made my evening in rustic Barbados a special one. Continue to water these plants. Come on a lunchtime and say, I want to be part of this holistic effort. And I want to be a part of cleaning and greening Barbados.
Hello, I'm Dr. Ingrid Burrows, and I'm going to give you some tips on managing your hypertension. The first thing you should do is to decrease your salt intake. You should keep your salt intake to less than 1 gram a day. This is equivalent to about 1 teaspoon of salt every day. Another thing you should do is to ensure that you're getting enough physical activity. You should aim for 150 minutes of aerobic exercise every week of moderate intensity. For example, brisk walking, light jogging, swimming, or running. This equates to half an hour of exercise 5 days a week. You also want to increase your intake of fresh fruits and vegetables. It is advised that you eat 5 servings of fruit and vegetable every day. And the last thing you can do is monitor your blood pressure at home with a digital machine. This is very important as some patients have elevated blood pressures while in the doctor's office while having normal blood pressures at home. This is called white coat hypertension. Also, if you're taking medication for your hypertension and you notice any changes in your blood pressure, you can call your doctor and he or she can adjust your medications to suit. If your readings are too high or too low, you can inform your doctor and he or she can adjust your medications appropriately. I hope these tips have been helpful.
The Barbados Police Service is a dynamic organization which caters to the needs of all residents by providing excellent customer service within our communities. We are excited to inform you that we are recruiting new members to our ranks and welcome your participation.
We are building the Barbados Police Service within our communities. Are you smart, skillful, motivated, ambitious, reliable, and talented?
Smart to fulfill your life's dream.
Smart to chart career opportunities.
Smart to make a difference.
Smart to pursue economic sustainability.
Smart to enable change.
Smart to provide public service.
I say to you today, if you have a love for people, if you enjoy nurturing your communities and taking care of persons, then definitely the Barbados Police Service, of which I am a proud member, is the place for you. So I encourage you, lend us a hand, join us now to help keep Barbados safe.
Come join us, join me in making our country a safer Barbados.
Your place is here in the Barbados Police Service.
Come, join our ranks and chart a career of economic sustainability. Make that difference as an agent of change while providing public service as you fulfill your life's dream.
All of our emotions, reactions, and behavior start with a thought. I'm Krisnan Hurdle, clinical psychologist and certified life coach. When we are confronted with a situation, the stimuli we receive from the outside is matched up to information, knowledge, and beliefs we have stored in our minds. This creates an emotion, and then a behavioral response follows. The information we have stored as our memories, beliefs, attitudes, and our trauma shape our outlook on situations and our responses to situations. It is therefore necessary to detox, to renew, and to train the mind. Be careful what you put in and pay attention to what comes out. Take control of your mind and take control of your life.
Hi, I'm Dr. Adana Grandison, and I'm here to give you a few tips on how to accurately and safely take your blood pressure readings at home. Before taking your measurement, sit in a calm, warm environment. Don't perform any exercise in the preceding 1 hour. No coffee, food, smoking, or even sinus medication in the preceding hour to taking that blood pressure reading. Empty your bladder and bowel. Most readings that are taken at home should be below or at 135 on 85 millimeters of mercury for uncomplicated hypertension. Lower home blood pressure targets might be advisable in persons who have the following conditions: diabetes, chronic renal disease, or coronary heart disease. If several readings are above 140 on 90 millimeters of mercury, make an appointment with your physician immediately. Ensure to take your readings at the same time every day. We advise 2 readings in the morning and 2 readings in the evening, initially to profile yourself, taken 1 to 2 minutes apart. However, once you have established a baseline, you can choose a time suitable to your schedule where you can monitor your blood pressure readings.
When does a mental health issue become a problem? When should you reach out for help? I'm Chris Nanherdle, clinical psychologist and certified life coach. Mental health issues interrupt a person's daily functions. An issue becomes a disorder when a person isn't able to carry out their everyday activities like household duties, personal upkeep and hygiene, or interferes with their ability to function socially, to interact with others inside the household, or interferes with their ability to function on the job or carry out other activities. If a person finds themselves needing to self-isolate, losing touch with reality, or having an impaired ability to think, reason, or function, and if this occurs over a period of days, weeks, or months, then it is time that they reach out for help.
This will not be possible this evening. This will not be brought to realization unless there is an equal effort and a collective striving by none other than the MP for the area, none other than the doctor herself, Dr. Sonia Brown. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you very much, Minister Ford. First of all, I want to thank you for offering me and indeed the staff and students of the St. Catherine School the opportunity to be able to do this initiative, Clean and Green. I want to thank the principal, Mrs. Blackman, who readily, she was given short notice, but who readily accepted the offer. And as you can see, the children are equally as excited. One of the things I want to stress is that this is not only an effort by your ministry, but this is what we call the intergovernmental, all of government effort with respect to getting the country, as we are seeing it now, clean. And the workers, I also want to congratulate it. But we've been pushing healthy lifestyles, and it would be remiss of me not to speak about this as Minister in Health. We've been pushing healthy lifestyles, whether it be the Barbados School Meals Initiative. And I need to remind people that it also includes the physical aspect, not only the diet. So this will give the opportunity for children to come out and do gardening. This is all exercise. And it also tackles the mental health of these children who have been suffering over the last 2 years since the COVID pandemic. So it serves several purposes. One, as shared, as you mentioned, a place to recreate and a place to learn the agriculture. As I always say, and I continue to push for the smaller schools in the country, especially in my constituency, all are equal with respect to curriculum, but all are not equal with respect to space and the opportunities that we're often offered. Many of these schools in my area have the privilege of having 5 primary schools in my area, but a few of them, 2 or 3 of them are not given equal opportunities with this. And I thank you from the bottom of my heart for giving us the opportunity to be a part of the effort. We're lacking space, we're lacking green spaces, and it has been a governmental effort over the last almost 5 years to push green spaces, especially you, Minister Ford, and the benefits of them. So with that, I'm conscious that the children are, as you said, baking or roasting on the outside. So with that, I want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart, and I look forward to being here when it is completed.
Thank you very much, both Minister Ford and MP Dr. Sonia Brown. And now I invite the principal here at St. Catherine's Primary to offer her remarks. Harriet Blackman, principal.
I want to say that I am excited, elated, and I want to say thanks to Minister Ford and Dr. Brown for selecting St. Catherine's to be part of this Clean and Green initiative. I anxiously await the completion because I know once it's completed that the aesthetics of the school, Mr. Ford and Dr. Brown, will be greatly improved, be transformed. I look forward to that. I hold you to that. And not only will the aesthetics improve, but we will certainly use, I'm seeing lots of fruit trees here in our curriculum. Because as Dr. Brown said, we are focusing on a healthy lifestyle, so we look forward to using everything at our disposal. And rest assured, Mr. Ford, that we will look after them. It's a dry season, but we will ensure that everything stays alive and we can reap the benefits. So once again, thank you so much for selecting. We will do our best.
Thank you very much. And you did make mention as to the transformation. That transformation takes, well, just about within 2 weeks, we say, within 2 weeks. And what will take place, one of the field officers attached to this area, Shamari, he's standing there in the back, but you'll be seeing a lot of Shamari and, of course, the 720 team members, because they're the ones who will be solely related to the transformation of this entire area. What exactly will they be doing? I know Shamari, we will be talking about play equipment. Of course, there's some trees being planted, benches. Yes, all for beautification and total enjoyment. So it will happen. And with those remarks, we want to thank you. Demi is here. She's the team leader from 720. I understand she has a lot of talk and a lot of mouth. I asked her if she wanted to say anything, and she told me no. So I know on your behalf, you would want me to say thank you. Yeah? Okay, good.
Hi, I just want to say thank you to Mr. Mede and Ms. Brown for keeping our constituency employed and picking us as his two teams. Thank you very much.
Thank you. And with that, it brings an end to our afternoons and beautification launch here at St. Catherine's Primary School. We thank you for allowing us, principal and staff, to be here in your presence, and also Member of Parliament, Dr. Sonia Brown. We thank you also for allowing the Clean and Green team to come in and be a part of this experience. Thank you very much, everybody.